Hello and welcome to a series of videos that will teach you how to speak Danish. This is an introduction video, so you won't be learning anything new in this video. However, before we start, there are a few points we should get out of the way first. The first question you may be thinking is, why should I even bother to learn Danish? Well, it turns out there are two very good reasons for learning how to speak Danish. One, you might have a Danish girlfriend and you want to learn to speak her language so that you can impress her. Two, you might have a Danish boyfriend and you want to learn to speak his language so that you can impress him. So what are we waiting for? The series is for beginners, and so we start at the very basics, taking nothing for granted. In addition, it's going to be aimed mainly at English people in the sense that the grammar and the pronunciation is going to be compared to that of English so as to highlight the differences. That being said, non-English people should still be able to follow provided they can understand what I say. Moreover, people who know French and German may also have a slight advantage because at times I may be comparing the pronunciation to the pronunciation in those two languages because certain sounds may not exist in English. The series will come in two parts, pronunciation and grammar. Hopefully you'll be able to watch the two sections independently, or in other words, you won't be expected to have watched one section before you can watch the other. Let me take a moment just to explain why it's split up like this. Compared to most other languages, Danish grammar is easy as cupcake. Danish pronunciation, on the other hand, is a nightmare. So what I would recommend you do is watch the first few lessons on pronunciation to get a feel for the spoken language, and then switch to the grammar lessons to actually learn the important stuff about the language. Because there's no point in focusing too much on perfect pronunciation if you still don't master the basics of the language. Finally, if viewers request this, a third section called vocabulary can of course be created. And that ends this little introduction to the series. The first lesson will be a guide to the vowel sounds. Vi ses.